We have just had a discussion regarding like grouping as I just told, we have grouping concept. This is second step with respect to the K-map, where here we come across three types of groups. One is pairs, the other one is squad, and one more is octet. Okay, so here we had a discussion regarding pairing with respect to 2 variable K-map and pairing with respect to 3 variable K-map. Okay, so let me go with pairing with respect to 4 variable K-map. Okay, when you come across a 4 variable, you need to remember there are 4 variables like A, B, C, D, right? So this is the structure of 4 variable K-map, like A, B, C, D, A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, A, B bar, C bar, D bar, C bar, D, C, D, and C, D bar. So this is a position you need to remember. If you remember these numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you remember this number, you can fill out the K-map like this within a fraction of seconds. Okay. So they will be given a question like this. Simplify the Boolean expression summation of small m, means this is a product 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, when they are given the expression like this, you need to make sure that first whether the given expression is you need to make use of 4 variable K-map or 3 variable or 2 variable. So how you are going to decide whether it is 4 variable, 3 variable or 2 variable? You can decide it based on the numbers or based on the min terms which appears within this bracket. Look at the numbers. So the numbers lies between 0 to 15. I mean it is greater than 0 and less than 15. So when the numbers within the bracket or the min terms within the brackets which lies less than 15 and greater than 0, then you can tell it as it's a 4 variable K-map, or else in some cases they will they give it as like f of A, B, C, D. If they give in such a manner, you can directly go you will come to know that it's a 4 variable K-map, because within the brackets they will be specified like this: f of A, comma B, comma C, comma D, like this, and summation and brackets like this they will give. If they give like this A, B, C, D, it's quite understood that it's a 4 variable K-map, because we have 4 variables here, A, B, C, D, right? So okay, I have filled the K-map here. Look at the number 1 is here. Look at 1 is here, so I put 1. 3, where is 3? 3 is here, I put 3. 4, where is 4? 4 here, I put 1. 6, where is 6? Here it is, I put 1. 8, where it is? Here it is, I put 1. 10, here it is, I put 1. 12, here it is, I put 1. 14, here it is, I put 1. Okay, similarly I'll go with the remaining things like, so 1, where it is? 1 is here, put 1. 2, here it is, I have added 1. 5, here it is. 7, here it is. Then 8, here it is. 12, here it is. 15, here it is, just like this. Here 1, where is 1? 1 is here, added here. 3 is here, added here. 4 is here, I have put 1 here. 5 is here, so I wrote 1 here. 10 is here, so written here. 11 is here, I have written here. So 12 is here, I have written here. 14, it's here, I have written here. Similarly, so look at this 5, where it is? Look at the portion of 5, here it is, second row, second, so I have written here. 8, here it is, 7. Then 10, here it is, so where is 10? Here it is. 11, here. 15, this is 15, right? This should be 15. So then the last one 0, 3, 7, 8, 12, 15. This is just filling the K-map. Okay, so once you're done with this, you need to make sure that you need to concentrate on the pace. I'm just concentrating on the pace, though even though in this particular K-map, even though there is a possibility of quads, I am not writing the quads now. Means quads means 4 ones. Idru 4 ones possible idru kuda group ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. Next I will go with that. So I will just concentrate on pairs now, right? Okay. So what is the possibility of pair now? So look at here. This is a possible one pair. This is another pair. This is another pair. And look at this. These are towards the edges. If you fold the paper like this, okay. If you fold the paper like this, so these two edges will meet, okay. So this can also be a pair. It should be written like this, okay. So let me group here, okay. So make sure that you should make maximum number of groups, okay. Maximum number of groups in the sense maximum number of pairs. So you should always try to avoid the isolation. Isolation means single ones. You should always try to avoid it. So if I group this one and this one and this one, this will get isolated. So is there any possibility to make a pair with this one? So look at this. There is no one here, there is no one here, and there is no one here. So this is not possible. So you can just group it. Okay. For example, in case rather than making group like this, if you make group like this, okay, what will happen? So one group, two group, then this one and this one will get isolated if you make like this, 3 group and 4 group. So the number of groups will be, look at it, 1, 2, this will be 3, and this will be 4, and this single isolation 5. So 5 groups means you get the expression bigger, okay. So let me reduce the number of groups. Is it possible to reduce? See, rather than grouping like this, if I group like this, 1, 2, 3. So how many groups now? 3 and 4. Before it was 5. If you group like this one, then everything goes wrong. There will be one extra group. So you can't make extra groups, okay. You can't make extra groups, okay. You need to reduce the expression as much as possible. Lesser the number of groups, the size of the expression will be less. That is where we are supposed to learn K-map. Simply according to your needs, according to your like thinking, you can't keep on grouping the things, okay. You need to make sure that the number of groups should be very less, okay. This is possibility of 3 groups. Suppose in case if you go do groups like this, so then it is totally wrong. Let me concentrate here. So many groups possible now. Look at this one. Is there any possibility of pair with this one? There is no one here, there is no one here, there is no one here, there is no one here. So this is isolated. Look at this. Look at this, 1. There is no one here, there is no one here, but there is one here, okay. I will group like this. This is 1. There is no one here, there is no one here, there is no one here. If you fold also, there is no one here. So rather than making it isolation, I will make it as a pair. Pair is always better than an isolated one. Why? Because if you make an isolation like this, your expression you are going to get will be of 3 variable. If you make a pair, 4 variable. So if you want to write an expression for this group, it will be a bar, b bar, c, d bar. 4 variables. If you want to write an expression for this pair, it will be of 3 variables. So the major intention of K-map is to reduce the size of the expression. 3 variables is always better than 4 variables, right? So always try to make a pair. Okay, so then you are left with 1. So is there is a 1 here? No. 1, no. 1 this side? Yeah, here it is. So I can make a group pair like this. Okay, this is 1. So now let me check with this one. Look at this pair. Yes, I will make a pair, one pair. Look at this, right? So there is no one here, there is no one here. There is, if you fold like, there is one edges. Pair. So look at this one. There is no one here, there is no one here. You can pair like this. Then we can pair this one. So you can have an observation here. Okay, look at here. One pair. This is two pair, three pair. So why do you need this pair then? Remove this one. This pair just increases the size of your expression. The intention is all the ones should be grouped. Okay, it can be isolated, or it might be pair, or it might be quad, or it might be octant. So the thing is, you are not supposed to leave any ones. So if you group this one, the number of pairs will be more, the number of groups will be more. It increases the size of the expression. So if you make a group like this, none of the ones will be left, right? So what is the necessity of grouping this one? Once again, this is what we call as redundant group, eliminating the redundant groups. Redundant group means unnecessary group. This is, you don't want this group. Okay, so just eliminate this. You need this, like this. Okay, so let me write the expressions now. Okay, so whenever there is an horizontal group, you need to concentrate on this, and this. There is nothing to do with here, just write as it is, A bar, B bar. Look at this here, these two. What is common here? C bar D, C D. What is common? D is common, C bar and C gets cancels. You write D plus. Now concentrate on this. C bar, D bar should be nothing to do with this one. You concentrate on here. A bar, B, A, B. What is common? A bar, A cancels. B remains. B, C bar, D bar. Right. Let me go with here. Here also again. Nothing to do with here. A bar, B, A, B. A bar, A cancels. A bar, A cancels. B, C, D bar. Plus. Now coming with this group. Look at this and this, right? This means concentrate on here. This means concentrate on here and here. So A, B bar. You have nothing to do with A, B bar. Just write A, B bar as it is. Look at here, this C bar, D bar, this is C, D bar. So what is common here? D bar is common, C bar and C will get cancels. So write D bar. This is your final expression. Let me come here. Okay, let me write the expression for this one. A bar, B bar, C, D bar. A bar, B bar, C, D bar. Look at this. If the group is isolated, single one ittandre expression nodi 4 variable barutte, 4 variables. So in case of pair, look at this pair. A bar, B bar, A bar, B bar, B cancels, A bar remains common plus C bar, D bar. A bar, C bar, D. Okay, coming with this group now. A bar, A, B, B. B is common, A bar, A cancels, write B, C, D. Look at this group. A B bar, B bar B cancels, A C bar D bar. You can notice here a single isolated one gets an expression containing 4 variables. Pair contains 3 variables, which is better. The intention is to reduce the size of the expression. You always need to make sure that the expression should be small. You always need to concentrate on making the expression should be small. So always try to make a pair first. In case if the pair is not possible at any extent, then go with the isolated. So otherwise the size of the expression will be keep on getting bigger. If you make a pair, the size of the expression will be smaller. So in case if you want to make a group like this, one more group, so then it will be there is one more expression, the size of the expression will be gets bigger. So there is no need of pair here. Anyway, all the ones are paired already, right? If in case if you had made a pair here, so there will be one more group and one more expression. The size of the expression will get bigger, so that will be wrong. Getting? So let me concentrate here now. Okay, you need to make a pair now. You need to think smartly, okay? If you make pair like this 2 pairs, 1, 2, 3, and this one and this one, 4 pairs. Okay, suppose in case if you make like this 1, 2, 3, this one and this one, 4 pairs. Anyway, if you make in both the directions, both will be of 4 pairs itself. It doesn't make any much difference. See, 1, 2, 3. If you make like this 4, 5, it will be 5 groups. 5 groups is more than 4 groups, right? So you always need to go to 4 groups now. How to make 4 groups? This one. Okay, I will go in this way. This one, this one, this one, this one. This is right. 4 groups. You can make 5 groups also, but if you make 5 groups, the expression will get bigger and the thing is wrong. Okay. Now let me write the expression. So this C bar D bar, keep it as it is. A bar A cancels, B C D bar, plus, look at this, B bar B cancels, A bar A bar C bar D. Okay, like this. A is common, B bar cancels, A C D bar. Plus this one means concentrated on this means concentrated on this. A bar B bar A B bar, A bar cancels, A bar A cancels, B bar remains same, and CD. This is your answer. Let me go here. Okay, first let me go with this isolated one. A bar B C bar D, just write as it is. A bar B C bar D, plus there are 3 groups here. None of the groups can be eliminated. You need, if you remove this group, this one will get isolated. If you remove this group, this one will get isolated. If you remove this group, this one will get isolated. If you make isolated one, you are going to get an expression which is of 4 variables. So always try to make it 3 variables, pair. Okay. See, if there is no possibility like this, there is no ones either, no one. So there is no option. You need to make an isolation. Okay. So let me go with this group. 1 and 1, A B bar, B bar cancels, A, then CD bar, plus, let me go with this pair, this one, CD bar, D bar cancels, C remains, AB bar, C. Right, let me go with this pair, group now, this one, this and this one, CD bar, C bar D, C bar C cancels, D bar remains, AB bar, AB bar D bar. That's it. Let me come here. Okay, write an expression for this group. This CD remains as it is. A bar is common, B bar B cancels, A bar CD. Okay, so then let me go with this one and this one, this one and this one. Concentrate A bar B bar, A B bar, A bar A cancels, B bar remains same, and C bar D bar, B bar C bar D bar. Okay, let me concentrate on this one and this one now. This one and this one means you need to look upper, C bar D bar and C D bar. C bar C cancels, D bar remains as it is, and AB D bar. This is your expression. So this is something like I'm just concentrating on pace. Okay, from now onwards I will concentrate on quads. Okay, so that doesn't mean they will give the expression in such a way that in a single K-map there will be only pairs, or there will be only isolation, only quads, only octants, something like that. So first you need to search for octants. If there is octant means 8 ones. Suppose in case of this K-map, if there is 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, 8 ones can be grouped at a one stage. That is what we call as octant. If there is 4 ones, 1 1 1 1 or 1 1 1 1, horizontally or vertically, or 4 ones like a box. So you need to concentrate on quads. So first you need to concentrate on octants. If there is no octants in the group, then you need to search for quads, means 4 ones. If there is no 4 ones in the group, then you need to search for pairs. If there is no pairs in the group, then you need to search for what? Isolation. There is no point of searching, just put an isolation like this. Okay, that is one. So the thing is, you need to make lesser number of groups. Okay, lesser number of groups, and the size of the expression should be as small as possible. So there was a possibility here. If you added one more group here, then would be 1 2 3 4 groups. But I removed this one. There is no point in adding this group. Okay, this is one extra group. This is, if you add extra group, the size of the expression will get bigger. There will be one more plus one more thing. The size of the expression will get bigger. So if that is the case, your problem is wrong. You need to make sure that all the ones are grouped. Okay, that's the first thing. First you need to try to make it as an octant group. Then if it is not possible, then you need to try to make it as a quad group. If that is not possible, then you need to try to make a pair group. That is also not possible, then go with isolation. Okay, so then also make sure that if there is ones like this, ones, so you can make 2 isolations, but rather than making 2 isolated groups, I can make one pair like this by overlapping. So overlapping is better than making isolated one. Okay, overlapping is better than making isolated one. If you make a overlap, the size of the expression will be 3 variables. If you just write isolated, the size of the expression will be 4 variables. 4 variables is always bigger than 3 variables, right? So try to make a overlap if needed, only if needed. Don't just keep on overlapping the things. More the number of groups is wrong. Unnecessary making a group is also wrong. You need to think very smartly. You need to think in all the directions. First you need to search for octant, then you need to search for quad, you need to search for pair, then if not possible overlapping, then it's not possible, then you go with the isolated. So I will solve some more problems based on the quads next. Okay, After that I will go with the octant. So then we saw some problems which contains all the combinations. Within a K-map there is a possibility of an octant, there is a possibility of a quad, and there is a possibility of a pair, all in one K-map. So then you will get an idea. Don't worry, you just keep on solving the problems which I am going to showing in this video. You will get an idea at the end after 2 or more videos, right?